Apalak, hi, how are you?
All fine, Amit. How are you?
I'm doing great, Apalak. Apalak, today's story is about Apple. Recent reports suggest that they are working with manufacturers in India to ramp up essentially the manufacturing of iPhones. And what this would mean is that it will shorten the lag in production of the new iPhone 14 when compared to China. How do you see this development?
First thing first, Amit. Even we could not veer away from the image that Apple has. No, we tend to focus on enterprise technology, but when you have Apple launching something big,
Right.
we could not spare ourselves. So as you know, we have on September 7th what is being claimed as the far out event that Apple wants to position itself. Big launch day for Apple. iPhone 14 is going to get launched. I think some iOS versions are getting launched. So it's a big daddy of all the events, right? I know it's a pet term from my end, big daddy, but that's when it goes to Apple. I'm fairly confident it cannot be more used more prudently.
Right.
But coming to your point, Amit, I think it's a great news from a India standpoint because it definitely helps push the Make in India program, right?
Right.
But from a larger context point of view, you have to understand that this is more to mitigate the geopolitical risk that US has with China,
Right.
and it's much lesser to do with India's powers as in its manufacturing unit. Because just think of it, there are three companies who are contract manufacturers for producing in India. One is Foxconn, second is Wistron, and the third one is Pegatron.
Right.
And all the three incidentally happen to be Taiwanese companies. So where are we talking about Indian manufacturing powers?
Right.
There are
Right.
three Taiwanese companies who are setting shop in India because US decides to de-risk itself from having its shop floor only in China. So I think while there's a lot that is expected for India to be truly a competition to China, and I don't see that happening at least in the next 10 years. But I think it's a lucky charm that things aren't working that well between India and between US and China, and it's advantage India.
Right. Right.
Having said so, it won't be an easy task to maneuver how iPhone gets manufactured, considering that you're planning to reduce the manufacturing time lag, which was earlier 6 to 9 months to just 2 months. So effectively, if China starts manufacturing by mid of September, we're expecting India to come out with its first product hopefully by October end or say mid of November. Again, extremely aggressive dates. And I'll tell you why. Couple of challenges. We've had worker backlash in the past because because Apple always has extremely strict quality guidelines, has a lot of secrecy, So all of this makes it very tough for the workers working with. They're not used to this. Then there are issues about product quality, product secrecy, how products come into India, how custom guys confiscate that, lick into it. So I think there are a lot of issues from a supply chain perspective. So I think it's a matter of time before things ease out and India truly takes advantage of the geopolitical risk and emerges as the preferred geography of choice for vendors like Apple. And let's be mindful, this is not just a one-off story. It is essentially the story I see is this is China with the rest of the world. I'll tell you why. If you remember, there was a story that we carried about 2 weeks back where we spoke about the CHIPS Act in US, which Intel and other foundries are proposing to win the battle of creating semiconductors in the US. So what is that again? That is trying to get its manufacturing capability back to the US. So in a way, what you're trying to do is trying to get a grip on the manufacturing prowess which so succinctly China has built over the years. So the uphill task for the world. Let's see what slowly unfolds going forward.
Sure, Apalak. Having said this, I think this is good news for the Apple fans in India because I think they will get, the device in their hands much earlier, which is the iPhone 14, right?
And
Perfect.
completely made in India.
And completely made in India. So again, great news there. Perfect.
Right.
Apalak, thank you so much for your inputs, and I look forward to connect with you again tomorrow.
Sure.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.